Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to speak on the pre-match preview between Barcelona and Osasuna. Barcelona is going to be playing away. They are going to be going to the stadium of Osasuna's, and what I mainly do want to revolve around within this video is on the players' availability. When it comes to the injuries, are there any surprising appearances that we are seeing in the squad list? Because right now it is getting harder and harder for Xavi to form his starting 11. Like, many of us do not even know who he is going to place on the field against Osasuna because of the amount of injuries that has been going on in the past 24 to 26 days. Now look, if we were to look at the league table, we can see that Osasuna is much lower than FC Barcelona. So let me tell you guys, and especially for the players in Barcelona, the coaching staff in Barcelona, this is going to be another opportunity for you to do things right, another opportunity to bring 3 points, another opportunity to gain confidence, and another opportunity to have a brand new start. Now that we know exactly where our level is, now that we know that this Barcelona squad right now at this moment is a Europa League type of club and a mid-table club, now we need to question, how can we build moving forward? What areas do we need to strengthen? What are the required training sessions that we need to have during training in order for us to get physically better, mentally better, tactically better? And of course, right, the one thing that has to be prioritized within this season, it is going to be La Liga and nothing else. Everything else does come second. And the best case scenario for Barcelona and Xavi Hernandez would be to win La Liga. I know, right? I know that we are in a 16 to 17 point gap between where we're at and first place, which is Real Madrid. But like I've always said, unless it is mathematically impossible to get into first place, Barcelona should continue to go into first place within La Liga. And the worst case scenario for Barcelona and Xavi Hernandez would be to enter the top 4. That is basically the minimum Barcelona should be going for, because it is important to go to the Champions League next season, which will be the 2022-2023 season. Because of the revenues, we need more revenue coming in, and we also need to be able to pitch these players or bid these players and say, look, this is the reason why you should come to Barcelona, because we are going to be in the Champions League, we are going to be in all of these competitive competitions, you're going to be in the starting 11, we're going to revolve around you. So it is very important for us to be in top 4. We want to be able to convince these players during the January transfer window and the summer of 2022. But now let's go on to the squad list, right? Because if we were to look at the squad list here, we can see that Des is there, Piqué, Araujo, Sergio Busquets, Ricky Puig, Dembélé, Demir. But there are 2 players who are currently missing within this squad list, and that is Memphis Depay and Jordi Alba. These are 2 players who have encountered a injury against Bayern Munich. When it comes to Memphis, he did encounter, like, I think a calf injury, and to be very honest, I did see this coming. Like, Memphis was used in almost every game for this season, and he did play the full 90 minutes. So I did see this coming. Having Memphis Depay out from the starting 11 is not the biggest loss, but we still need him just to build up play in and outside the box. And then when it comes to Jordi Alba, he was actually forced against Bayern Munich, so we also did see this coming, because Jordi Alba should have never played in the beginning against Bayern. Now what's so funny about this is that Jordi Alba was actually and looking like one of the best players that was going to perform well against Bayern. Like, he was doing so well. You can see that he was so eager to bring a great result and a great performance against Bayern. But now that Jordi Alba is going to be out from the squad list and he's potentially going to be out for the next 1 to 2 weeks, who is going to be the one that's going to replace him in that position? And that is going to be a question that we are going to be answering later down this video when we do get into the predicted starting 11. But now let's go into further detail regarding Memphis and Jordi Alba, because it does say here, according to Javi Miguel, that Memphis is expected to be out for a minimum of 1 month. When it comes to Jordi Alba, his case isn't as serious. His presence for the game against Osasuna, it is in doubt, and we can see here that it is basically official that Alba is not in the squad list, but he has also said that he isn't yet ruled out for the fixture against Elche on December 18th. And then we also do have Xavi Hernandez also confirming that Alba's injury is very small, and he is hoping that Alba can be ready to face Elche. And that is it, right? Those are going to be the latest updates regarding the latest injuries when it comes to these 2 players. But now let's move on towards Ansu Fati. This is going to be another player that I also do want to talk about, because many have been asking, Kevin, what happened to Ansu Fati? When could we expect him to see the pitch again? And so it does say here, according to Javi Miguel, Ansu Fati won't return until 2022. He is not ruled out for the game against Mallorca on January 2nd. One of the reasons behind Ansu Fati's late return being postponed is because the club doesn't want to take any risk and wants him to make his return only once he is 100% fit. And look, Ansu Fati continues to be the most missed player within this squad list, because I do believe that out of all these players who are encountering injuries, Xavi's biggest loss, it is Ansu Fati, because Ansu Fati is the only player in this team that is capable to be a winger, be very wide, also cut in, and also have the capability to score great amount of goals. He is a player that can find you 2 goals within a span of 90 minutes. And when it comes to like Memphis Depay, right, we know that Memphis Depay is not the ideal number 9. He's not someone that can always score. Then when it comes to Dembele, he is currently not 100% fit. I do believe that right now we are seeing a 40 to 50% version of Dembele and what he could do. So as of now, Xavi's best players, they're currently missing, mainly because they are out literally injured or because they're not 100% fit. And so because now we do have Ansu Fati who is out, Memphis Depay who is also out, Jordi Alba who is out, and then seeing that Dembele is not there yet, now I do want to move on towards one of the players that has been featured in the squad list, and that is someone named Ferran Jutgla. He is a 22-year-old winger who did come from Espanyol B on the summer of 2021 and moved to Barcelona B. And to be very honest, I do not know much about this player. Like, he does have 4 goals and 4 assists so far in this season for Barcelona B, and he was only here and brought in only to strengthen the B team. Very similar to what happened to Abde. Abde came in the summer of 2021. He went to Barcelona B, and the only reason why they brought Abde in is because they wanted to strengthen the B team because they're not doing so well at the moment. But now we're bringing another Barcelona B player into the first team, and we're just going to have to wait and see. Could this player be another surprising player that Xavi Hernandez does have to introduce? But now this is going to lead us towards our predicted starting 11. Now, one thing that I do want to make clear is this. Right now, because so many players are injured, it is very unpredictable to know exactly who Xavi is going to place in the starting 11. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea the formation, what players are going to be there, but this is going to be the safest and most possible starting 11 that we could see. I do expect to see a 4-3-3 formation with Alejandro Balde as the left back, Garcia and Araujo as the center back duo, Dest on the right back position, Busquets, Frankie, and Gavi in the midfield. And then when it comes to the front three, this is where things get very tricky, right? Because we do not know who is going to be playing on the left wing or on the right wing, and especially now knowing that Memphis is not there. But I do expect to see Abde on the left, Demir as a striker, and Dembele on the right wing. Now, again, I want to explain why I am placing these players in the starting 11. First of all, Alejandro Balde. Alejandro Balde should be having a big game against Osasuna. I do think that this is going to be an opportunity for him to prove that he can be the next left back for Xavi Hernandez's Barcelona. So hopefully he does very well. I want him to contribute into the attack just as much as Jordi Alba does. So that's going to be very important. When it comes to the center back duo between Garcia and Araujo, I don't expect Piqué to play in this game because Xavi has said, and there has been many reports stating that Piqué cannot play no more than 1 game a week. And then as for Serginho Dest, Dest has been a player that has been very targeted from the media, and these media people have been saying that Dest is going to be on the transfer list for him to move out in January 2022. They were saying that Xavi is very frustrated with the way that Dest has been playing. All of these false stories. The only reason why the media, right, the Catalan media want to target Dest is because they do not want to target the Catalan players like Busquets, Piqué, Mingueza, Jordi Alba, and all of these other Catalan players. But because Dest is not Catalan, this is the reason why he is being targeted and why there has been so much negative information going on with his situation in Barcelona. But this should also be a moment for Serginho Dest to really rise up and show everyone that he is a great right back. Understand that, yes, it is true that Dest has not been playing so well, but Dest is someone who's very young, someone who needs to understand what it does take to be a real right back in this position. And hopefully Dani Alves is doing some work behind the scenes, teaching Dest day in, day out what attitude to have in this position, when to move up high, when to move down, and hopefully in the end for Serginho Dest to be one of the best right backs in the world. Now moving on towards the midfield, I do expect to see again Busquets, Frankie, and Gavi. Maybe we could see Frankie as a substitute tomorrow night because we have been seeing Frankie play in almost every game for a full 90 minutes, and this is giving me like Memphis Depay vibes and Jordi Alba vibes because he has been playing in every game, and I just do not want to see Frankie encounter another injury because he's being overused. So maybe we could see Busquets, Nico, and Gavi. Who knows? And then as for the front three, I do expect to see Dembele on the right wing, Demir not actually playing as a striker, but basically being between Gavi and Frankie. He could play almost as a false 9. Demir is very comfortable on doing so because he does like to play very inverted. And then of course I placed Abde there because he has played as a left winger before. He is the most experienced compared to the other wingers that we do have. Like for example, Abde is way more comfortable playing as a left winger than Gavi, which is why I put Gavi in the midfield. And then as for Elias, he is currently on a red card and he cannot play in that position. So the only answer that we do have for that left wing position, it is going to be Abde. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona pre-match preview. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.